Now, I just want to tell you something here, right? Look, the Irish charts, okay? Number 5, Backstreet Boys. Number 4, Gabrielle. Number 3, Madonna. Number 2, All Saints. And number 1 in the Irish charts. Let's hear it for Mark McCabe. Mark McCabe is number 1 on the Irish charts. Look, we've just done this tour around Ireland, right? The roller coaster tour. At the beginning of the tour, he releases this single. He was just a DJ playing music. And by the end of the tour, he's number 1 in the charts. Mark, how'd you do it?
I don't know. I really actually don't know.
Okay, well, it's Maniac 2000. It's an old song. Who was the guy who has it originally?
Michael Sembello.
And it's like Maniac.
Yeah,
so what,
yeah.
like, you're a DJ around Dublin, you're a DJ in Pulse, you're now DJing 2FM. What made you say, I'm going to do this? Or did people say, it's so fantastic, you better do it?
Basically, yeah. I mean, it's been knocking around for about 4 years for me on the station I was at before, Pulse, and that's how it sort of built its listenership around Dublin.
Yeah.
And it was a case of, the offer was there to do it, and I said, OK, let's do it. And I didn't think it would work half as well as it has done, you know.
So you just pressed a single, and Abbey Discs got on board to what? And it's available all over, it gets number 1 on the charts.
Yeah.
Simple as that. And it's getting played on the radio all the time.
At the moment it is, yeah. You see, the great thing about it is that it started off at nothing and everybody was really unsure about the whole thing. But then it charted at 2 and people said, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. And it built up publicity and now it's gone number 1. Everybody's gone, oh, yeah, that's great. So it's...
Would you have any advice for anybody else? I mean, the sort of like DIY, do it in the bedroom kind of single suddenly gets to number 1 on the charts.
I don't know. I'm flabbergasted. I really am over the whole thing. There's so many heads out there that are constructing music at the moment and just keep going. Yeah, absolutely.
So if there's something you like from the past that you play, say, when you're in your set, could you like sort of doctor it and do something to it, is what you're saying, and that's what you've done? Yeah,
well, it's just a way of... I mean, Flashdance, the film, was the 70s, and nobody from the 90s, anybody 14, 15 wouldn't know the film. I don't even know the film. But it's a really good track. And there's I know it's recycling music, but that's the way it goes, you know? I mean, find a good tune from 20 years ago and freshen up for the 90s or the Millennium, you know? There you go.
And what about any, like, number 1 in Ireland has got to mean something in terms of, like, Britain must at least cock an ear.
Yeah, we have to, we're reproducing it for the UK, so it is, it's going over there, but just because it's obviously a hell of a lot more competitive over there in terms of the amount of people to sell to.
Okay, well look, it's taking somebody else's piece of music, so it's sampling, okay, fine. Now, did you ring up Michael Sembello, whatever his name is, and go, hey Mick, do you need a few bob?
No, that's with the record company, Abbey Records, who were brilliant. Thank you very much.
So wait a minute, you brought it out first, and when it starts getting successful, you immediately ring up and say, cheapers, he might actually hear this.
Well, because the pirate thing we did, we were a bit bold in that sense that it got airplay on the pirate station.
Right, yeah.
And then we got the clearance when we reproduced it for this time.
So you did it to get the clearance? What happens? Like, does things say, okay, like with Bittersweet Symphony and your man Alan Klein for the Stones, although the Stones themselves said it was cool, they took 100% of the money for that from the Verve.
No, he was very nice. Yeah, I think he's only taking about 60%.
60?
Yeah.
So you're getting 40% of a number 1?
Yeah.
You're doing all right there. You're not short of a bomb here, Mark. So is it going to be a follow-up? Is it going to be an album?
Absolutely. Well, certainly a follow-up. Reproducer for the UK, and definitely a follow-up. I mean, this is completely new to me, so I'm 3 weeks.
Can I just say it one more time? Here it is in the background. But look, Backstreet Boys number 5, Gabrielle number 4, Madonna number 3, All Saints number 2, and Mark McCabe from 2FM number 1 in the Irish charts. It's a brilliant story. Well done, Mark. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay, look, I'll tell you.